So the Russian-Ukrainian invasion that's in the news at the moment has reminded me of this story about Litvinenko, who was killed in London about 2006, it's about 16 years ago, and it turned out that he'd been poisoned with polonium, which is a highly radioactive substance. So I thought I'd make a video not about the Russian invasion or about Litvinenko, but about polonium. Because polonium, when I was reading about it more recently out of curiosity, turned out to be a very unique, interesting element with unique physical properties, or at least the crystal structure is unique. Okay? So that's what I'm going to talk about, polonium. Polonium is a radioactive element. Okay, it's radioactive element. I can't write active, can I? Okay, it's radioactive. Polonium is actually unique, and what I mean by that is that when you have metals and crystals, salts, you get three basic types of structure. You get three basic crystal structures. You get something called face center cubic, okay? Face center cubic, okay? Which is basically a cube like this. Okay, so that's a cube. But in face center cubic, each of the faces also has an atom in the center of it, okay? So that's face center cubic. There's one called body center cubic, okay? Okay, which is again the atoms or ions in each corner, okay? But then in the middle of it you got probably easier if I drew this like with a red pen. In the middle of it you got a big atom, okay? So that's body center cubic. This is face center, where each of these is actually on the face, okay? But this is in the body. But there's also a third type. This is just a basic overview of it. There's a third type where you have okay? So you got again atoms in each corner like that. But there's no atom either in this face or the centers. So this is called primitive cubic, okay? Primitive cubic. And polonium is unique because it is the only naturally occurring crystal salt which has primitive cubic. All other ones are either face center cubic, they're either face center cubic or body center cubic. This is unique for polonium. Okay, I thought that was interesting when I read about it. It's all other salts and metals and radioactive elements all have body centered or face centered. Okay. Face center cubics also includes aluminium and copper and gold and silver. Okay, and also your salt you sprinkle in food, sodium chloride. So that's face center cubic, aluminium, copper, gold, silver, and salt. Body center cubic includes iron, okay, and chromium and tungsten, okay. So yeah, there's also please subscribe, like, comment, help me get to 1,000.